Welcome back to the Chad Hasty Show, News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. We bring in Natalie Craig with the organization Walk in Their Shoes. We visited with Natalie last year about Walk in Their Shoes, and welcome back.
Thank you. It's nice to have you back, or nice to be back. It's my show now. I'm taking over there.
She's in charge. Hey, thanks for coming in again to talk about, obviously, Walk in Their Shoes. Great organization. You'll have a big event coming up this weekend that we'll get to in here in a little bit. For those who may not know a lot about your organization, tell us a little bit about it.
If they haven't heard about it or seen it on Facebook, they must not have Facebook. Walk in the Shoes is a nonprofit that Cliff and I established here in Lubbock. We decided to help the children where your money doesn't go towards, and that's new clothes. You know, everybody says, oh, I spend money and I donate already to the Children's Home or Texas Boys Ranch. Yes, you do, and it's needed. However, it doesn't go to new clothes. So their funding has always been for everything else but new clothes. And so what we rely on is donated clothes for those children out there that have been abused. So what we decided is to seek for donations and money to raise for new clothes and summer camps. So we try to build their character through self-esteem, building character through branding. Under Armour has jumped in, and as you've seen on Facebook, we've donated over 16,000 pair of either track shoes or Under Armour shoes to these kids to encourage them to become future athletes of America.
Well, and because a lot of these kids who walk in to to either the shelters or in any of these organizations that you help, they're walking in sometimes with either no shoes, right, or shoes that are too small for their feet.
Yep.
They're walking in with the clothes on their back. They're not coming in with a lot at all.
Yeah, they don't get to pack their room and bring it with them.
Yeah.
It's in a high risk situation.
Even if they have anything in their room.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of these kids, the first time we did it through Regimen, and the girls and I, before we even funded or became Walk in Their Shoes, we were buying Christmas shoes for 2 years prior, and just them looking at the new shoes and saying, wow, I've never had a pair of new shoes. It was amazing. And so when we reestablished the commissary at Children's Home and put brand new clothes and made it look like a storefront, kids were just in wow because these shirts were $17. And we purposely decided to leave the retail price tags on there so they knew they were getting new clothes. And there's an article that Children's Home did of us revamping their commissary and adding clothes, and they said these kids walk around taller. And that was one sentence that I'll remember, and I love it.
That's great. Yeah, that's great because it's a boost to their egos, and they're coming from horrible situations going into these shelters. And obviously it costs some money to bring in these clothes and to bring in the shoes and everything else. Right. I know you've got great partners, but you also have a great event coming up this weekend to help fund this initiative.
Yes, this Saturday, this money will be used to raise more clothes for the kids at the Children's Home. We specifically will raise money and get their sizes and get clothes that actually fit these kids. And so the event is this Saturday. It starts at 7. We have amazing live auction items coming in. We have a gentleman who's actually a coach in one of the colleges in Hammond, Louisiana. And his family owns Tanzania Tour Adventure out of East Africa. And we sent shoes out there to Tanzania. So in return, he's coming in. He's flying in himself. And he's going to give away a $9,500 value trip to Tanzania. And then we've got a helicopter ride through Kevin Reed. We've got the Texas necklace that I created. We had one done in gold with a diamond, and that will be auctioned off. There's so many things between the restaurants and the local restaurants that jumped in to help us, and the local, spirits and beverages have come in to help. Everything's done locally, and we purposely spent time in choosing our local vendors because we didn't want to use franchises. We have amazing franchises, but I think it's local community, local businesses, and we help our local kids.
Yeah, absolutely. So how can people get tickets, and where's the event going to be taking place?
The event is hosted by Kevin Reed. It's going to be at his private home. It's through Clearview Custom Homes, if you know Clearview Custom Homes. So we're going to be out at his house in the backyard. He's got It's a really cool setup.
Yeah.
And it's $100 a ticket. You can go to Eventbrite or stop by Regimen Salon by Caprock Cafe and 82nd and Slide, and you can purchase your ticket there, and we'll put them on the list. And if you want to pay cash or check, and if you don't have Facebook, that's the best way to come out, is come to the salon and do that. We expect some people to be coming at the door and trying to get in. We will have a credit card machine running out there. Okay. So, 100 out there, 195 for couples. And then I think it was $1,000 for the sponsorship programs, but that's kind of running late, but you can still go in there and still make a donation if you'd like.
Okay. And it happens, this Saturday, correct?
This Saturday at 7 p.m. We have Josh Weathers coming in from Fort Worth. He's an amazing country artist. And of course, our local Dan Patterson will open up the show.
Okay. And also, how can people find out more information about Walk in Their Shoes?
Our website is under construction at this moment. I mean, we've ran so fast this year. It feels like we've done 3 years of work, and it's actually been one. So we pretty much killed our website, and we have a guy actually putting it, Jacob Fisher, just putting it together for us, and it's taken some time to catch up with what I've done. But the website will be up, and that's, of course, walkintheirShoesTX.org, or go to our Facebook, the same thing, at walkintheirShoesTX. And we're also on Instagram, and that's Wits_TX.
All right. Natalie, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. I appreciate it.